amigas, I am excitement. Wrestling's primo numero uno announcer. And since the 4th of July, aka Independence Day, aka National Pyromania Mania Day, is right around the corner, we're going to be looking at today the most patriotic American wrestlers. Without further ado, let's look at the most patriotic wrestling announcers. Wrestlers, let's go! Numero uno is a patriot named the Patriot. Mel Gibson stars as a veteran of the French and Indian War who... wrong Patriot. The Patriot, real-life name Del Wilkes, is an American through and through, decked out in red, white, and blue from mask to boot. Wilkes wrestled everywhere from AWA, GWF, WWF, AJPW, WCW, NBC, ABC, CBS, UPM, FBI, CIA, UNCLE, okay, maybe not the last 7. The Patriot famously used the "You suck, you suck, you suck, you suck" theme song that Kurt Angle would famously use as his theme song. However, the Patriots' version of this theme song sounded Christmassy with the use of sleigh bells in it, because nothing says America like an obese man with deer. Ho, ho, ho! Speaking of hoes, number dos is a real American man who loves his hoes. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, with his trademark 2x4 and an American flag. Jim Duggan played football in high school and college and was signed to the Atlanta Falcons of the NFL, but was released due to knee injuries. In wrestling, he represented the USA, tackling his way through competition from WWF to WCW and many other organizations with his trademark "Hello!" Numero tres wants you to stand at attention, maggots. It's Sergeant Slaughter. The man who played Sergeant Slaughter, Robert Remus, actually never served in the military, but his gimmick, Sergeant Slaughter, was a former U.S. Marine and a real-life camouflage G.I. Joe come to life. He became a traitor to his country when he joined forces with General Agnon and Colonel Mustafa in 1991, but would eventually turn on them when he showed up in front of various American landmarks like the Statue of Liberty, the Washington Monument, and McDonald's, declaring, "I want my country back," with a chin like Leno's and an ability to spew spittle like a lawn sprinkler. Sergeant Slaughter is American iconic character. Numero cuatro is an actual military character played by an actual military man with a military past, as Corporal Kirshner, real name Michael Penzel, served as a paratrooper in the 82nd Airborne Division. He is perhaps best known for his feud with Nikolai Volkov in WWF in 86 and 87. In 2001, he was in WrestleMania 17 in the gimmick Battle Royal. Numero cinco is waving his American hand in front of his face, and you can't see him. It is none other than John Cena. This five-knuckle shuffling all-American good guy was a modern-day Hulk Hogan for about a decade and a half to 2 decades. Hogan had his "say your prayers, take your vitamins, and respect your parents" motto, while Cena had his "hustle, loyalty, and respect" motto. Both colorful, charismatic characters spent plenty of time in Hollywood, with Cena having even greater success on the silver screen than Hogan. Unlike Hogan, though Cena never turned to the dark side, unless you count his late 2002 to late 2003 run as a Marky Mark Vanilla Ice villainous rapper, the Doctor of Thugonomics, Word Life. Cena also has tied Flair at 16 title reigns. Whoa! Numero 6 is your Olympic hero who won the gold medal in 1996 in wrestling with a broken freaking neck, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle forged ahead with a successful WWF/WWE career and also had successful stints in Japan and TNA with a total of 21 titles and is a 13-time world champion. Oh, it's true. With his motto of intensity, integrity, and intelligence, he would come decked in red, white, and blue while the fans chanted, "You suck, bum-a-dum-bum, you suck, bum-a-dum-bum, you suck, bum-a-dum-bum, you suck," in an updated version of the theme the Patriot used. The Patriot, however, never got the lyrics, though, as the fans first chanted these to Kurt Angle in early 2002 in Angle's feud against a returning from quad surgery Triple H, a.k.a. The Game, a.k.a. Only Jesus is the King of Kings. Numero 7, hear what I say, shout hooray, or hoorah, for Lacey Evans. As the youngest and most recent wrestler on this Merican list, Lacey Evans is a former Marine and former military police officer and Special Reactions Team member. At 32 years of age, Lacey Evans is still reaching her wrestling peak. Whether a sassy Southern belle or a military B.A., Lacey Evans is here to stay. Hooray! Numero 8 is the blonde, mulleted muscle man himself, Lex Luthor. After a stint as the narcissist, Lex Luger, who looks like a really muscle-bound MacGyver, slammed the faux Japanese foe, who is really a Samoan foe, Yokozuna, that is, on the USS Intrepid around Independence Day in 1993. Lex Luger donned red, white, and blue manties and rode the Lex Express bus all across the USA in an effort to stand up against American foes and tight t-shirts everywhere. Numero 9, hear what I say, here today is Cody Rhodes, hip hip hooray! Cody went from dashing to no smashing, Stardust crashing to a smashing AEW stint as the American Nightmare, back full circle to the WWE. And you know, on his road to recovery from his torn pec, this American Nightmare will skyrocket back to the top of the WWE in no time flat to add a little go to that red, white, and blue. Tribal Chief, a.k.a. the Big Dog, a.k.a. Admiral Acknowledge Me, a.k.a. Brigadier Believe Dat, a.k.a. Roman Noodles. You've been warned. Numero 10 is pretty much the personification of professional wrestling, Hulk Hogan. With a career spanning 4 decades, Hogan has wrestled all over the world and was largely responsible for wrestling's 2 biggest boom periods. In the mid to late 80s as the Real American in the WWF as the yellow and red clad superhero Hulk Hogan, and the WCW run in the mid to late 90s as black and white clad ultimate villainous leader of the NWO, Hollywood Hogan. His return to the WWE in 2002 saw him quickly ditch the heelish black and white for the babyface red and yellow, as fans reveled in their returning hero almost a decade after he left the former WWF. He won the WCW World title 6 times and holds the longest reign for the WWF Championship at 1,474 days. And you thought Reigns had a tight grip, brother.
I'm Mr. Sick Man, and John Cena has been in my company for 20 years.
Mr. Sickman, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here, pal?
Well, I am Excitement, and I'm here to announce that it's Independence Day, and I'm here to tell everybody to have a safe and happy Independence Day, aka the 4th of July, aka National Pyromania Mania. And don't forget, be safe out there when shooting off fireworks. Don't shoot them off in your hand.
Shoot them off in somebody else's hands, pal.
No, don't listen to him, kids. Are you trying to get me sued too?